Edification and gratification. Why do some autistics avoid these two topics? Let's find out. Hi, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I do want to thank you for taking a moment out of your busy day to stop by. Now, whether you're just one and done or whether you decide to like and subscribe to the channel is completely up to you. Nevertheless, like everyone, I do want to thank you, and I greatly appreciate you taking time to stop by. So today's topic is based on gratification and edification. Now, I want to loosely go through what these two words mean loosely. So first, I want to start with edification. When it comes to edification, generally, this is someone introducing another to an individual or a group of people in a variety of different moments and environments, elating or uplifting qualities they find in that person that they believe others should know about. When it comes to gratitude, gratitude can be given in a multitude of ways, everything from a thank you to high honors being bestowed, to trophies, to other types of mementos, celebrating either an achievement or a task or a job that is celebrated in honor of the person or persons who have made those achievements or contributions. These are two areas that I tend to shy away from. And the reason behind that primarily is that I consider this to be a spotlight. And generally, when people talk about spotlights, it's something that's very bright, very noticeable, that puts attention on someone in a way where they may, where they're just exposed to eyes and interest and focus. And for me, while I do appreciate thank yous and times where I've been told where I've done a good job, or somebody says this, that I am interesting or a good person to another, I don't mind those. But in a larger setting where everyone's focus and eyes turn to me, it's something that I find highly uncomfortable, and I spend most of my life just trying to avoid those moments. And I'll go into probably what's behind that more shortly. Now, there are times where I will inquire on whether the work I've done is good, is satisfactory, whether it's complete. And that is generally, again, to avoid what I've been talking about earlier, which is this big spotlight that can be put on people. Whether it's mistakes or criticisms, of which I will, inquire about things that I'm doing or I have done to ensure that I can avoid those things. Now, it's not that I'm against criticism. It's not that I don't know I'm going to make mistakes, but it's the whole being, having eyes on me or having the focus on me and not around the room, that I ultimately try to avoid, whether it's good or it's bad. I can tell you that some of this, I believe, also stems from my epic struggle with self-worth and self-value. When it comes to tasks and work and jobs, for me, being picked or selected to do those things is enough for me. I'm just glad that someone saw enough of what I have to offer, or believe that the skill sets that I have would be a good fit. To me, that is kind of elation enough on the inside. However, the big drawback is that from a value perspective, and this drives my wife crazy. It drives my friends crazy. They say that I undervalue what I bring. And for me, this is a tough concept because, again, I'm just happy to help and assist people. And that often doesn't translate into what do I get out of it. It's more me just stuck in what can I do? How can I help? And it's a very challenging perspective because of self-value and self-worth. And I'm still not great in those areas, I'll admit. I'm working hard on them every day. But this has had an impact for the majority of my life. Also, when it comes to those two things, approaching a new group of people, or even people that I know, if there are faces I haven't seen before, or it's an environment I haven't been in before, it is very tough for me to engage voluntarily, to enter where everyone is, and to believe that what I could add to a conversation or a subject matter would be something that is highly beneficial or positively impactful to what is being said or what is being done at that particular time. Again, these are things that are mine to deal with, and I do the best I can. But from a edification and gratification perspective, just being pulled aside and being told that I did a great job, or this is fantastic, or they would like to me to see if I can excel more in a particular area is honestly enough for me. I don't need the large volume of just thank yous and all of that stuff, just presented to me. Now, this is something that I am hoping one day to be more comfortable with, but as with probably many autistic people who may relate to this video, to the rest of the world, I would say, I hope when you watch this, if you see this video, that it will begin to cause you to think in maybe a different way when it comes to edification and gratification and congratulating people on the spectrum. We don't need something huge much of the time. Just being told that it was good or that it was great is enough. Now, I am hoping that people on the spectrum and neurotypical people can find a way to build some type of bridge where there's a happy medium that can be struck there, where we can be looked at and celebrated for our accomplishments, but just in a way that isn't so bright, for lack of a better term. So I'm going to wrap up today's video here. I hope that this has been something that is interesting or that you found interesting. If you did, please give the video a like. If you do like the subject matter about people who are on the spectrum, then please consider subscribing. I have many other videos. This is a very young channel, so there are some videos without intros or exits or little shorts in between. Again, this, like the rest of my life, is just a work in progress. That being said, I do hope the rest of your day goes well, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.